everyone. It's Sheldon Bartlett Rumor, and this is it. Welcome back to another edition of This Is It with me. I'm so super excited. Happy Thursday. We've almost made it through the week, family. The first week of This Is It TV returning back to you. We broadcast live each and every day, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, live from the Nichols Building here in Manayunk, Pennsylvania. We are located right next door to Center City and around the corner from Ballard-Kinwood. We provide you with your daily dose of lifestyle news as we celebrate the entrepreneurial spirit. We are looking to bring you entertainment, trends, fashion, food, wellness, and much, much more. We have a full show today. I'm so super excited. I am obsessed with this job that I've created for myself. I'm obsessed with this job that I get to talk and hang out with my friends all day long, and today is no different. My new friend Jennifer is going to be here. She's sitting here and I'm staring. I'm like, come on up. After our first commercial break, she'll be back and we'll be talking about all things women empowerment. We're going to be talking about networking. We're just going to be getting to know Jennifer. This will be the first of many visits here on This Is It. I'm super excited about today's show and that we have survived all the way to Thursday. My team is a little exhausted. How are you guys doing? You all right, Taquan?
I'm good.
Keep making it happen, making mean cups of coffee day after day, keeping me well hydrated. Doesn't coffee dehydrate you though?
Yeah.
It does. Okay, good talk. Just keep drinking. Well, welcome back. Happy Thursday to you. And you know, every single day I love to celebrate. And today is National Irish Coffee Day. And before we started, we had a little bit of a debate. What is Irish coffee? Some of us think that it's coffee and Baileys, right? And that's a reality. That's pretty much my go-to. And then others, as we search the World Wide Web, understand it's Irish whiskey, coffee, a little bit of whipped cream, and brown sugar. Right? Did I get it right? I got it right. How do you make your Irish coffee? Let us know. If you are watching us now, it is Irish Coffee Day. How do you make your Irish coffee? Is it Baileys and coffee, which is a simple go-to, which is my go-to? Or is it brown sugar, a little whipped cream, Irish whiskey, and coffee? How do you make your Irish coffees? Either way, regardless of how you make it, we hope you have a warm cup today on Irish Coffee Day. So celebrate all day long. This will be my first of many, not an Irish coffee. I'm keeping it nice and sober first thing in the morning. Can't guarantee what I look like after lunch, but from here on, it's no Irish coffees here on set, but later today I make sure to celebrate for sure. So this show is dedicated, again, to celebrating the entrepreneurial spirit, providing you with a little daily dose of lifestyle news, and affording you the ability to be motivated first thing in the morning. And in addition to what it is that I celebrate, I love to start with our morning message. Taquan, morning message. So Taquan's going to share that with you today. It's about being perfectly imperfect. That's today. Again, yesterday was like, oh, you'll be okay. I think that was yesterday. You'll be okay was yesterday. And I think this kind of goes in consistent motion with that. Being perfectly imperfect. I'm okay with not necessarily functioning on all cylinders all the time, every bit of my day. I know that I can do everything that my little heart desires, but I might not necessarily be able to do it all at the same time. Perfection is a thing, for sure, and I strive for it each and every day. But to know that within my imperfections, there is a sense of perfection. I think that that is important. Your flaws should drive you. You should applaud everything that you are. You should look at yourself as a perfect specimen, made in whatever way is important to you. Every single day you wake up and you say, okay, this is who I am. Be grateful, of course, for waking up in the first place, but literally saying, this is who I am. Take me as I am and walk through life in the way. My goal for you is for you to be able to function at 100% of whatever it is that you are. Comparing yourself to other people becomes dangerous. Looking at other people as perfection and driving and aspiring to be them is unnecessary. Being the best version of yourself is what I encourage you to do. Find perfection in where you sit and where you stand today. Walk in a way in which you feel confident about what it is that you're doing and how it is that you're going to affect the world in which you are in. Don't worry about all of the things you need to change about yourself. You are perfect just the way you are. That doesn't necessarily mean you can't strive for better. That doesn't mean that you can't look and have set goals that are better than where you stand today. But as you sit here, understand that you are perfect and you are just enough. So today's morning message is perfection within imperfection. I kind of botched that, but perfection within imperfection. And for me, I want to make sure that that's a reality for all of you. Understand that. Understand that you are perfect just as you are. We will begin to evolve. I like to call it pivoting. It's a nice way day saying, oh my gosh, I have to make a change in my life. You'll continue to pivot, you'll continue to change, but understand you are perfect just the way you are. We are so grateful for everything that you are and everything that you are doing. We want to support you. Thank you so much for supporting us. Well, that's your morning message. I'm Sheldon Barlett-Rumer. This is it with Sheldon Barlett-Rumer. We broadcast live each and every day, 10 a.m. Eastern Time from the Nichols Building here in Manayunk, right next door to Center City, around the corner from Ballard Kenwood. We provide you with your daily dose of lifestyle news as we celebrate the entrepreneurial spirit. Each and every morning we bring you entertainment, trends, food, fashion, wellness, and more. We're so grateful that you are joining us. We'll be right back with our guest. Jennifer, my girl, is going to be sitting with me. We're going to be talking all things empowerment and then learning a little bit about her journey and how you can get in touch with her. Hang tight. We'll be right back with more. This is It TV.
Introducing Mainstream. We deliver blowouts, haircuts, makeup, manicures, massage, and more directly to your location at the tap of an app. You can also use Mainstream to book appointments at participating salons and spas. When you book with Mainstream, you have the freedom to browse your area to find the provider that fits your style and budget. Mainstream saves you precious time and money to focus on what matters most. Download Mainstream today and receive $20 off with the promo code Mainstream20.
Everyone, thanks for joining us again on This Is It with Sheldon Barlett-Rumer. I told you I surround myself with powerful people. I surround myself with my tribe, and Jennifer is now part of my tribe. I'm super, super excited to have her here on This Is It TV. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited to be here.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And we met through friends of a friend and at a local event, right?
Yes.
Main Street CEO was doing an event here in Manayunk. I was lucky enough to keynote speak that event, and you were monitoring? Yes, is that right? Yeah, moderating. Yeah. That's it. Moderating a panel. My goodness. Moderating a panel, and it was just wonderful to be surrounded in such a room with such wonderful people. So at that point, I was like, I need her in my life. I need to figure out how I'm going to make this happen. And then therefore, ta-da, here we are. Here we are. Yes. So I know that you are involved in so many things, but let's kind of share with the folks out there on This Is It as to the core things that you're involved in.
Sure. So my primary business is called Purposeful Networking, and basically what I do with that is help people be more strategic with their networking efforts.
I love that.
And I do that through workshops and keynotes for, companies, conferences, nonprofits, universities.
Wow.
And then, as you know, in addition, I run locally FemCity Philadelphia.
Yes.
So, and that's, so that's a large women's business networking organization. Okay. It's a national organization. Okay. I run the chapter here. Our community's about 1,800 women, a little over that.
1,800 women. That's just a small little group.
And so that's pretty much of the things that take up my time. I would say those are the primary things.
Fair. So let's talk a little bit about networking, because I always say that networking isn't necessarily just, and the coin that I use is warm Chardonnay and cold hummus. That's not necessarily the way in which networking happens anymore. Talk a little bit about that. Are there various ways to network?
Sure. I mean, I think it's really what you're comfortable with. I think for some people, the cold Chardonnay, warm hummus, giving out the business cards, that works. That's fine for them. They're good with it, and some people really need a structure. Maybe maybe they're in some of those networking groups where you meet every week and you have referrals and there's rules to it and everything like that. Other people are really not about that. They hate it. They feel slimy, they feel salesy, you know, and they feel like if they don't like to do that, they can't really move their business along.
Right.
But not true.
Right.
So so I mean, I think there's so many other ways that you can network. You know, you can get involved in a hobby that you like. You can sit on a nonprofit board. You know, there's plenty of things people do in their regular life that they don't think of as networking opportunities.
Right.
Like, you know, for you're a parent. A lot of the things you do as a parent, you know, whether that's standing on the sidelines at Little League, you know, going to events at the school, there are people that you regularly interact with that you can be networking with, you know, and I don't mean giving a pitch and selling to them and all that, but just building relationships, getting to know them. It doesn't have to be about the business card exchange. It can be something that's less structured, you know, where you have people that you have a commonality with, you both like to run, or you both like to volunteer, or you're both parents, whatever it is. I think those are opportunities, and I think also there are lots of opportunities these days online to network, you know, so that's an opportunity as well.
And I think that, you know, one of the things that I always say is tell, not sell, right? So if you're just kind of telling stories, is it important to become a storyteller within the networking space?
Yes.
To be able to tell your story, like who you are, right? And how, and what it is that you're doing. I think a lot of people have a hard time even explaining what it is that they do for a living or the business that they own. Do you come across that?
Absolutely. I mean, I think, you know, a lot of times when you go to events, you know, people have 30 seconds or 60 seconds. And no, do I think in regular conversation should you launch into a pitch? No, we've all experienced that. It's not pleasant. You know, you just feel like you're being sold to. You want to back away from the conversation. So no, not that, but there is a lot of events, there's a designated point to give your pitch. And it's amazing to me, people that either can't do it in the time frame or they get to the end of the time frame and they still haven't really told you what they do, you know? At all. And then it's time to sit down. So
exactly. Like, so what exactly does that person do? I have their business card that equally does not explain what they do, you know, and that type of thing, and getting people more comfortable with that process. Is that something that you can help them with?
Absolutely. And I also think, you know, there's a lot of people these days, you know, in addition to you and I, that do more than one thing. So I think you have to be really careful when you're getting up to pitch yourself. You know, how are you going to address that? Because you only have 30 or 60 seconds. You can't throw the kitchen sink in. You know, you don't want to confuse people. You want people to remember you. So, you know, you want to tell a story. I usually tell people to try to focus on one thing during their pitch. So, you know, depending on what their audience is, you know, maybe it's an audience that's a corporate audience and I'm going to pitch, you know, what I do for corporations, but a different audience for entrepreneurs, I might pitch something differently. But you really have to think about that. You know, what do you want to express in that time, because you don't have time for all of it. And if people just tune out, you know? I mean,
completely. Believe me. I've been there and just kind of prioritizing that information. And there's only so many, you know, whether it's the 30 seconds that you have to make that pitch or the amount of hours in the day. So just really kind of prioritizing what you're sharing with people and how you're sharing it. Which I love. Now let's talk a little bit about FemCity, which I'm obsessed with. I'm obsessed with. And I think there's always power in numbers, always power in groups. Why, especially as an independent business owner, was being part of FemCity important for you?
So actually, it's an interesting story. I was, you know, as you know, I was a litigator before, and I decided to open a business with no network outside of the legal community. So just a fortuitous series of events, all centered on networking. I was at an event at the Union League, and I sat down with a gentleman, and I told him, you know, I started this business. To be honest, I know nothing about running a business, and I don't know how this is going to go. Like, I'm just basically, you know, telling him too much information because that's what I do. And he said, you should really join my wife's organization. And so at the time, his wife, who's now a very dear friend of mine, was running FemCity. So I got online and I did what I recommend people don't do now. I just looked at it online and I joined. I was like, this looks cool, you know? But it ended up being, for me, the best thing. Like, just having that entrepreneur community. And, you know, certainly there's tons of groups out there that have great entrepreneur communities. Not that FemCity is the only one. For me, it was life-changing because I had this support of women around me as I was growing the business who were there to be the cheerleaders. You know, that, to be honest, a lot of people that were close to me in my life, family, close friends, were not supportive of. Didn't really understand the vision, what I was doing, you know. So to have that and have had my business grow and be with that group of women, some of who have become like family, you know, has been unbelievable.
Which is true. And so a lot of people, again, it's a discouraging place. A lot of times being an entrepreneur is a lonely space. So not necessarily having a network of people who get it or understand it, you know, it becomes difficult to kind of navigate on your own if you don't have that support system. But organizations like FemCity in particular, provide you with that family atmosphere, right? Where you can network with them. How important it is getting together and meeting, because events is a big part of the business. events,
we do events every month, usually more than once a month. So yeah, that's an important part, but I try to tell people, the group, like any other organization, is what you make of it.
Right.
So the people that, don't come that much, or even who come consistently but only deal with the events, they're not going to be as successful as other people that get together, that support each other, that shout people out online, that refer each other. I mean, there's a whole mess of things you can do that, that can help people grow their business, that can form relationships, friendships, and I think the events is a small part of it. It's great. I love the getting together in person, but it's only one piece of the pie.
No, absolutely. And I think it's about that participation, right? I mean, it's how much you put, to your point, how much you put into it, how much is really what you're going to get back. And so just looking to sign up for an organization and miraculously thinking that by signing up for that organization, your business is going to change.
I hear a lot of that.
And a lot of people do. I signed up, I spent this money, or I paid this, I got involved and I registered and nothing really happened. And then you ask them those questions. How often did you participate? Did you share information? How often did you go? And just making sure that you are actively participating in your own success.
Absolutely. I mean, I think the worst thing you can do for yourself is join an organization just because it's a good idea in theory. And look, I did a lot of that when I started. We all make mistakes as entrepreneurs. A lot of people recommended groups and organizations to me when I first started, and I joined all of them. Right?
Guilty.
Right. And then I realized, some of these just aren't for me. Like not only just because of a lack of time, obviously, because you have to run your business, but just some of them aren't a good fit. You have to see what's a good fit for you. Not everything's a good fit for everyone, and that's okay.
It's totally okay. It's totally okay. What kind of tricks or what kind of advice could you provide for people to get more active? I think that, again, these are shy people to begin with. I am not an introvert, as you all know, but there are a lot of introverts that are out there that have businesses, great concepts, great ideas. They want to get out there. What are some kind of tricks of the trade that you could share for those people that are a little shy?
Right. So I think don't set yourself up for failure. If you're just starting a network or you're an introvert, don't go to an event that has 50, 100, 200 people. Don't start with something like that. Check out the research of the groups that you're looking at and try to go to an event that's maybe limited to 20 or 25 people, so that you feel more comfortable.
I love that.
If you go to an event you don't know anyone, I think the best thing you can do is either approach the person who's registering people for the event or the host, Tell them, hi, it's my first time here. I don't know anybody. Here's what I do. Here's who I'm looking to meet. Can you help me? Everybody wants to help you. I mean, they're not going to say no,
the event in the first place, right?
So, and if they're too busy, then just approach one person. I think people hate approaching people if they're not outgoing, but just tell yourself you're going to approach one person, and then ask them if they can make an introduction for you, introduce you to another person, ask them why they like to network with that organization, what brought them there today, why they've been successful with the organization. Try to get information, so that you can start to see if it's the right place for you to be. But, I think it's just, setting yourself up with one person and being honest. People don't like to say, like, by the way, I don't know anybody here and I don't really know what I'm doing. But that's really the best thing you can do for yourself, because people will want to help.
They want to help, for sure. So this is so awesome, and I'm just addicted to you and your information. And if other people out there want to find more information about what you have going on, get in touch with you. I know that a ton of you out there in the This Is It TV world are struggling within the networking space. If they need that help and guidance, where will they find that information?
So you can always reach out to me at Jennifer@purposefulnetworking.com. My website, purposefulnetworking.com. Twitter and Instagram, RU Network, spelled out ARERU Network. And then, of course, FemCityPhiladelphia.com.
Awesome. So we will make sure, that all of our folks in the This Is It TV world have all of Jennifer's information. This is the first of many visits, right?
Absolutely.
So the This Is It TV studio, for sure. We are so excited. Again, follow, fan, and like everything that Jennifer has going on. We're going to take a short break before we come back with more This Is It TV. See you soon.
Introducing Mainstream. We deliver blowouts, haircuts, makeup, manicures, massage, and more directly to your location at the tap of an app. You can also use Mainstream to book appointments at participating salons and spas. When you book with Mainstream, you have the freedom to browse your area to find the provider that fits your style and budget. Mainstream saves you precious time and money to focus on what matters most. Download Mainstream today and receive $20 off with the promo code MAINSTREAM20.
Welcome back to This Is It. Jennifer was amazing. She was amazing. She feeds my soul. She feeds my soul. I hope you got as much out of that as I did. So wonderful. Don't forget to follow Fan and like her. I will make sure that our team gets all of her information out to you. If you have any questions about how to get in touch with her, or if you've missed anything, you can reach out to us for sure. We are so excited to bring you our show each and every day here from the Nichols Building here in Manayunk, Pennsylvania. The Nichols Building, we are going to throw up some information as it relates, is going to be open this season. We are so super excited. We're aiming for March. It is a co-working space in the heart of Main Street in Manayunk. If you are looking for a place to reside, and believe me, I'm one of those people too, right? Working from home as an entrepreneur sometimes is difficult. There's a lot of distractions, the television, the dog, anything else in between, but you need that kind of retreat to be able to focus on your business. Well, a space like this is perfect for you. Make sure that you check out their website. Make sure that you give us a call and get in touch with us if you are looking for the ideal workspace. It is a co-working space. There'll be plenty of coffee, perfect light, and a wonderful location. Main Street in Manayunk has tons of restaurants and things to do in and around your workday. So again, if you are looking for a place to work, an independent space where you can truly take your business to the next level, the Nichols Building is perfect for you. We broadcast live from the Nichols Building each and every day, 10 a.m. Eastern. Thank you so much for joining us. In addition to promoting the Nichols Building today, we are going to talk about Restaurant Week. Restaurant Week is running until Friday. So Friday's tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day of Restaurant Week. So run, and make sure that you try some of your favorite restaurants, all of those restaurants that you haven't had an opportunity to try yet. Whether it's lunch for $20 or dinner for $35, you have the opportunity to take advantage of some of the best restaurants in the country. Philadelphia is a budding foodie town for sure. So go out there and try that Philly food. Again, it's Center City Restaurant Week. All more information can be found at Center City District's website. All of the restaurants that are participating, you just cannot miss it. Again, lunch is $20. Dinner is $35. Some of the places that you've been eyeing up for months, years even, that you haven't had an opportunity to try, this is the event that helps you have no excuses. So again, if you are looking for a great deal on some amazing food, Philadelphia Restaurant Week, Center City District puts on a great event. Make sure that you go to their website, check it out, and make your reservations today. So we are dedicated to providing you with what is going on in and around the community, what is going on with our partners, what is going on with really cool tricks and trends and all of those things out there in the World Wide Web, and also offline. Yes, offline. We live offline as well. Both online and offline promotions we will definitely be bringing you. If you have something to promote, if you have something that's going on, an upcoming event you'd like for us to share, make sure that you get in touch with us. I know that we have our social media slide. Can we pop that up, Taquan? Would that be okay? And email thisisitTV@i-gcreative.com if you have a guest that you'd like to see on this show, or if you yourself have a product or service that you'd like to share with our community. We'd love to have you on an upcoming episode of This Is It TV. It is bright and early, I know, but not too early. Not too early, right, Jennifer? It wasn't too early to come and hang out with us. We are dedicated to giving you quality information. We want you to learn and laugh each and every morning. So again, if you have a story to tell, if you want to live out loud, just simply email us. This is at tv@i-gcreative.com. We're going to take a short break, right, Taquan? We're going to take a short break again and then come back and close and give you some wonderful information going into your Friday. So we'll be right back with more. This is It TV with Sheldon Bartlett Rumor.
Introducing Mainstream. We deliver blowouts, haircuts, makeup, manicures, massage, and more directly to your location at the tap of an app. You can also use Mainstream to book appointments at participating salons and spas. When you book with Mainstream, you have the freedom to browse your area to find the provider that fits your style and budget. Mainstream saves you precious time and money to focus on what matters most. Download Mainstream today and receive $20 off with the promo code MAINSTREAM20.
Everyone, welcome back to This Is It with Sheldon Bartlett Rumor. Thank you so much for joining us. It has been a fun-packed half hour of time. I wanted to address entrepreneurship. Yes, I'm an entrepreneur, self-made, in all of my glory. The entrepreneurial journey has always been something that's been so important to me, because I think that it's a weird dynamic, right? It's so you give up working from 9 to 5 for 40 hours a week to work 80 hours a week on your own hopes and dreams. And that's really what it looks like. You don't want a full-time job, but being an entrepreneur far exceeds the amount of hours that you would find in any full-time job. And I really love the energy that it surrounds those that are self-made, those that choose to really follow their dreams, those that choose to scream out loud, those that choose to no longer whisper their wishes. For me, it's really about finding a place and giving them a home and platform in order for them to share what it is that they offer. In addition to giving you lifestyle news, this is the show that celebrates the entrepreneurial spirit. We want to ensure that entrepreneurs that are out there with great concepts, dedication, are able to meet their ideal consumer, able to have a platform to share not only their struggles, trials, tribulations, but also their successes. And in doing so, This Is It TV has teamed up with Main Street CEO. That's MainStreetCEO.com. So it's MainStCEO.com. This platform is designed solely for the small business voice. We, in conjunction with Main Street CEO, will be providing you with ongoing content, whether it be blog posts or whether it be full-on editorial pieces or in-depth interviews with those that are really working within the small business space. Are you interested in banking? Do you need more information about insurance? All of those things that might not be the core of your business. Again, I've met with tons of people. If they're choosing to sell jewelry, are they really marketing their jewelry, or do they spend the majority of their time making necklaces? We want to make sure that you have the resources possible in order to be successful. A combination between lifestyle news and celebrating the entrepreneurial spirit is our ideal goal. You can log on and see us each and every day at 10 a.m. Eastern. Thanks to our partnership with Main Street CEO and now our home here at the Nichols Building here in Manayunk, Pennsylvania, we have the opportunity to do so, to help you each and every day. So we hope you tune in. So in addition to the entrepreneurs out there and all of our friends and family out there in the World Wide Web, thank you so much for joining us. This is it with Sheldon Bartlett Rumor. Tune in tomorrow for more fun, exciting content. Again, we will see you tomorrow. This is your daily dose of lifestyle news as we celebrate the entrepreneurial spirit. We'll see you soon.